We live?
Yeah, episode 254, ladies and gentlemen. This episode sponsored by Phillips Law. Over 1 billion plus one for our clients, trusted and recommended since 1993. Over 1,800 plus Google reviews, official partners of Arizona Cardinals and ASU Sun Devils. You need Phillips. The official call line, 602-388-1669. Attorney available exclusively for your audience, family, and friends for any legal advice, free of charge. And it's Saturday here, and we're here with our brother Lofe.
How you doing, guys?
First pod ever.
First pod.
Damn, that's crazy. How old are you? I fucking
23.
23. Damn, you're a young buck.
23, living in your rig?
Yeah, in my car.
Really?
Yeah.
How's it been?
Not fun, but I don't know. It's been an experience, I guess.
Are you choosing to?
Yeah, because it's kind of like we're just trying to get like as much content as possible, so we're traveling everywhere. So it's like it doesn't really make sense to settle anywhere right now. Like we're driving from Miami to LA, 41 hours.
Holy
So we're passing through here too.
How long you been traveling with this squad?
3 months probably. We were in Miami for 3 months.
You ever swap them out?
Swap them out? What do you mean?
When the boys start to fucking suck or something, or they stay steady?
Nah.
I seen them. They've been in the vids for a while.
Yeah.
I've been binge watching them. I think Sono, was it you or Schmitty? That Sono, that fucker loves you. He showed me you. It's funny. You remind me of Danny Duncan. I'm sure you get that ever now.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. That fucker's funny.
Yeah,
When did you realize you could make a living off YouTube?
Well, I kind of always knew. Danny's actually interesting because like he was the first one that kind of opened my eyes to like how much money there is in YouTube. But
and the merch.
Yeah, the merch. And then I think it was I just kept making videos and was making no money. But then I don't know. I just always knew it was like it could happen. And then like Christmas time in 2021, I got like my first check that I was like, damn. And it was like the most money I had. Like it wasn't a lot of money, but it was like the most money I'd ever had. And then that like really opened my eyes. I was like, damn, I got to keep it up.
Was there a certain vid that like popped off that kind of?
Not really. It was kind of our big thing was like consistency because I don't really think I'm like that talented or funny, to be honest, but I was just kind of always there, you know. I was always like uploading every single week and didn't take time off. So I think that's kind of what allowed us to like grow like a
fucking lesson
fan base.
right there.
Yeah.
Consistency.
For real. So how many videos do you usually upload in a week?
One, but it was like kind of like a whole week packed into one video. So it'd be like 4 videos a month, 1 video a week.
God,
Damn.
the confrontation stuff. I just fucking I get like that secondhand awkward watching on the TV where I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You just stand there and talk to him like that. I can't fucking do that. It's so hard.
That's the thing is like I'm awkward in every other situation, or like I feel uncomfortable in like most situations besides
Those
the situations I'm supposed to feel uncomfortable. Like for some reason I don't get uncomfortable in that. But like if I'm just like with friends or like people I haven't met before, like not on camera, I get kind of like anxiety and shit.
Bro, the last video I was just watching was the one that you guys are going to turn all the speakers on the Bluetooth. Bro, just turn it up loud as fuck when people walk by. That shit fucking, it's like addicting to watch because it's so uncomfortable because I couldn't picture myself doing it, but it's fun to watch someone else do it. Shit's fucking hilarious.
Do you have videos planned out like in the future, or do they just kind of come spur of the moment? How do you get creative for those?
We used to. I had like a notes with just like hundreds of videos in them, but we kind of done them all now. So it's kind of like, it's kind of more.
You feel like you have to evolve your content?
Yeah,
to
definitely.
Start to like do different stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to do like more big stuff now with like, I've been filming with like people in the UFC and things like that, like trying to kind of get out of like the prank thing a little bit. Like I'll still probably do pranks here and there, but trying to get a little more out of it.
But it's harder too now that you're more popular. It kind of happened with
definitely.
like Gideon and Nelk, and it's like people started to recognize you. It's like, fuck, you can't do as much stuff.
Yeah, for
Pretty
sure.
tough.
Yeah, and so you have a lot more to lose too when you get like we just like got assaulted at Legoland in Florida, and it's just like when things like that happen.
Did Sensei help?
Sensei didn't do shit.
No.
Why don't you use your skill?
Or the do-rag.
You come in here, take the belt. You don't even. But yeah, she just swung a purse at us. It was fine though.
Damn. So is Colby pretty cool?
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He seems
What do you
pretty
guys
cool.
think of him? I was curious.
I like him.
You met him?
I've actually never met him.
I never met him either, but I like him as a
At first, when he
character.
started coming, like acting like that character, I'm like, what is he doing? But then I'm like, all right, I get it. I'm a fucking fan. I want to watch Colby more than most guys in the UFC. Like, when there's beef between two fighters, like that's when you really want to fucking watch a fight. That's when they're big fights, and that's what he's doing. He's creating beef with everyone.
Yeah,
so I love that.
He was gonna get cut, and then he had to kind of turn heel.
Fucking flipped a switch.
I think probably Uncle Chael talked to him and said, "Hey, you need to make something happen."
Yeah,
I think he's done
When,
that.
when did you start watching UFC? More recent?
No, I'm a casual, to be honest. I started watching like Khabib Conor time.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Brand new.
So you probably aren't like super familiar with Chael Sonnen.
No, I kind of like went back and did research on a lot of guys, so I know about him.
You can just literally just watch Chael's interviews and just be
He's
so
hilarious.
fucking entertained.
Yeah, he's hilarious. But yeah, Kobe is like when you talk to him like off camera, he's the nicest guy ever. It's
Yeah,
just-
that's what everyone says.
Yeah.
Fucking literally like one of the nicest guys ever, and then he gets on that on the camera and knows how to sell a fight. But that's a big fight. You ever been to the actual UFC event
now we're trying to go to that one though.
in December?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be in Vegas because that's in Vegas. We're gonna be there. We're not gonna be at the event. I gotta do like a watch party at this this place but the event. Yeah, once you guys go to a UFC fight, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? There's nothing like it. It's so barbaric. It's just a bunch of drunk people. T-Mobile's like probably 16,000 people fucking screaming at the dudes to kill each other. It's fucking crazy. Nothing like it.
Who do you got in that fight?
Dude, Leon, especially beating Kamaru twice in a row. I'm like, that motherfucker's probably so confident. And Colby hasn't fought in a long time. When was Colby's last fight? Like 2 years ago?
Masvidal, I think.
Yeah,
Masvidal.
fuck, dude. I don't know. That's going to be such an interesting fight. Leon shut Kamaru's wrestling down, but Kamaru and Colby have such different wrestling. I don't know. It's hard to say. Do you got to predict?
It's hard to say too. Southpaw. I mean,
Colby's good at mixing it up, changing levels to where Kamaru was just kind of just putting against the fence.
what'd you guys end up doing for Thanksgiving? Were you guys on the road?
Yeah, we were on the road. We went to this shitty diner. It was terrible.
You get the shits?
We drove here.
Who pulls the most chicks at all the boys?
It's weird. It's like it's kind of like a hierarchy. So like they'll come to me and like I get like a lot of DMs. So I'm not like scrolling through my DMs all the time. So a lot of them I won't answer. And then they'll go to my filmer Dan, and then they'll go to Goten, and then the rest of them.
Damn, that's pretty tight.
It's kind of, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's never
how it
really
does.
face to face hitting on the girls, rizzing them up at all.
Sometimes I hate that though. Like I don't really like going to bars and shit and
Yeah.
like talking to girls. I don't know. It's just you have to like lean in, scream in their ear, and
You come here often?
Do you like that?
I like talking to chicks way too fucking much. It's an issue. It's a problem.
Yeah, but he doesn't talk to chicks unless he's fucked up.
Oh, I mean, I don't. If like going up to a chick at a coffee shop, it's like, hey, it's like kind of hard. But if I'm blacked out, oh, dude, I'll talk to anyone.
You guys do much drugs?
Nah,
Not much.
I don't do drugs. No,
Do caffeine?
caffeine. Yeah,
Do you coffee every day?
I drink like energy drinks a lot. Too much.
Which kind?
All of them. I tried to get one of them to sponsor me, but I haven't gotten any yet.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Fucking
No alcohol or just rarely?
No, I drink alcohol.
A little bit?
Yeah, I go through like phases though. So on the trip, I haven't really been drinking. Just
Alcohol fucks you up. It just poisons you. It makes you feel like shit.
It's crazy
It's
how
fun, though.
it's definitely the most destructive
Yeah.
drug, but it's the most like
Accessible,
socially
easy,
acceptable.
yeah. You guys go to clubs much, or you kind of try to stay away from that?
We go through phases. I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just,
yeah, that's how we are. After fights, we'll go to the club a couple times, and then once we get closer to the next fight, we stop going as much. But
yeah.
Clubs are
You're probably like on a different level with that though. Like, do you get like mobbed and shit when you go?
we
in?
usually have security. Just put us in a little booth and fucking rotate some chicks. Tim always brings the fat chicks. I'm like, bro, quit bringing the fat bitches up here. We don't want them. And he's like, they look fucking hot. He's rolling out them fucking Oxys.
See, you like them too?
He let them fat bitches.
I don't mind them. I don't mind them. I don't mind them.
Yeah, I wouldn't
come on.
mind. I've never been with a black chick. I'm still working on that. I wouldn't mind that. Or an Asian. Fucking love Asians.
Who's like a YouTuber you look up to that you're like, fuck? Or who coming up, who was someone you looked up to?
Nelk and Danny were the two like when I was first starting that like made me want to do it.
How long did it take you to get to 100K subs?
That took a while. That took like 2 years, and then from there it was pretty fast after that.
You started just cruising on.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Fuck, the YouTube game is so sweet.
It is fun. YouTube.
You ever get anxiety about the next video much, or?
It depends. We've done some like really big things that I've gotten anxiety. Like we went to a Trump rally dressed as Biden supporters.
I saw that.
Yeah, I was. This guy literally said, my boy Trey, he literally said he felt more safe in the hood back home than there. Like that shit. They do not play. They do not play. So shit like that, I know sometimes.
Damn, you're pretty good at staying calm. You guys ever watch that? I think it's Channel 5.
Oh, that dude's funny. What's that guy's name?
Channel 5. He does all the interviews and stuff. He's a pretty big one. I forgot his name too. But
you done a little bit of jiu-jitsu?
A little bit.
I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's so hard to stay consistent when you're traveling. It's like damn near impossible to fucking. Yeah. Unless you just hit up a gym everywhere you went. But
I was gonna ask you about this too. How do you like? Because one thing I've noticed, I've done like a little bit of training. Like I did Muay Thai for like 8 months, jiu-jitsu for a few months. How do you like deal with like? It feels like there's more injuries in these sports than any other sport.
It's
just like little truth, like naggy like injuries.
Yeah. Like if you're training consistently, something's going to be fucking hurting. Your foot, your thumb, your elbow, your back, your shoulder, your knee. Something's literally always fucking hurting. It's the worst part about sports.
Well, especially for young bucks too that are used to eating like shit all the time, and then you start training, then you're eating like shit, and it's adding inflammation to your body, and it's easier to get injured. So, I mean, you gotta just do the best you can at eating good and trying to recover outside of practice when you start training hard.
And sleeping is the number one performance enhancing benefit you can get is just sleeping good, sleeping and eating good. If you're not doing those two things, you're pretty much going to get injured 100%, even if you are, which I feel like I mark all those boxes and I still fucking deal with injuries all the time.
What's like the worst one you've had?
I broke my foot in my second UFC fight. It was called the Liz Frank surgery. So I tore the tendons, I think, or the ligaments on top of my foot. I was hopping around for the last 3 minutes of the fight. And that surgery took literally like 2 years before it stopped bothering me. That was my worst one.
Was that the fight against Cheeto?
That was against Andre Soccer Mom. The fight against Cheeto, he kicked this. There's a nerve behind your knee. It's called their perennial nerve, and it shuts down your foot. So it's called drop foot. So you can't raise your foot. So every time I'd walk forward, my ankle would roll, and that's what happened in that fight.
Not fun.
Yeah, no, that fucking sucked. But made this fight, this upcoming fight, just that much bigger.
Yeah,
so it's just gonna be fucking
revenge.
Yeah, we're gonna get that revenge, March 9th.
What kind of stuff before you knew you could make a living on YouTube? Did you have a plan, or were you like, fuck, I don't know what I'm
think you're
gonna
go to college?
I did go to college.
Did
I
you?
have a degree, a business
shit.
degree. But yeah, I never used it. I don't know. I was just working like shitty jobs, just like delivering food, Walgreens.
And then when you told your parents you're gonna be a YouTuber, what'd they say?
It's kind of an awkward conversation to have, but yeah, I don't know.
They don't even know. I mean, there's like, it's so foreign to them, huh?
At least now it's almost start like younger kids coming up now can be like, look at these guys.
Yeah, it definitely makes it easier.
How old were you when you started your YouTube channel?
When I started, I was 19.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you did good fast for most.
I took like a lot of time off though because I was in college, so I wanted to finish college and get out, and then I started really when I was 21.
Damn.
Did you like study like thumbnails and titles and stuff like that?
I've never done like the Mr. Beast shit, to be honest. Like I've never even looked at my analytics really.
Really?
Yeah. That's badass.
Wow.
Just because like I knew like if I look at it, it's so easy to get like obsessive about it and be like, I gotta tweak this, do this. I was like, if I make like content that I like, and I feel like other people are gonna like it too. So
yeah, that's fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Bro, the other night I wasn't keeping up on my Oxys because I just got surgery on my Achilles like Wednesday. Thursday night, it had to be top 3 the worst pain I've ever been in, dude. Literally just like a bitch just groaning around my house like, ugh.
Because you're supposed to take your Oxy like before the pain starts. Did you just wait? You waited too long?
I was just like, oh, it doesn't hurt at all because they did a nerve block in my leg, and that nerve block took like a full day to wear off. So that's why I was working out in my garage directly after the surgery. I'm like, fuck, I feel fine. But that nerve block wore off, bro, and it was bucking.
You ever have surgery?
Just my wisdom teeth.
Oh, so you had the anesthesia or whatever? That shit's crazy.
Have you had that? Your wisdom teeth?
Yeah, I did, but I feel like I was like pretty young, 15, 16.
That's an underrated surgery. Like people don't fully give credit to how bad that shit is.
Oh yeah. Did you have all 4 or just like?
Yeah, all 4.
Yeah, I did.
Bro, I'm like Native American, so I get free dental. So they're like, oh, just go to the Native American dental place and they'll take care of your wisdom teeth. and a bunch of like, I set up the appointment and they had to pick you up. So they pick you up and there's like probably 5-6 Indians in there, full bred Indians too. I'm like, all right, here we go. We're going to the dentist. I'm like, okay, perfect. And I got there. I'm like, hey, I need my wisdom teeth out. And they look at them. They're like, okay. They took the teeth in front of my wisdom teeth out.
For free.
They
to take the
Took
pressure
the wrong-
off my mouth.
You took the wrong teeth
So
out.
now I just got a fucking fat gap and I still got my wisdoms.
Wait, you're still missing those teeth?
Yeah. Well, they didn't go
You gotta
back.
get 'em back.
They didn't go- They're way back there. I'm like, fuck. I
Get
don't
a
they
know
gold
put
one
on?
back there.
Who knows, dude? They're like, there you go, buddy. Get out of here. I'm like, all right.
Thanks.
Pulled the wrong teeth.
Jesus.
When I woke up from mine, I thought they had taken all my teeth out because I woke up and you're on the anesthesia, so you're still like out of it. I don't remember saying this, but my mom said, I was like, what happened? She's like, they took your teeth out. I was like, all of them? And I started like freaking out. And they had to like put me back in the chair and hold me there.
Fuck.
There's some funny videos of people coming out. Were you worried you were gonna say anything? Because Mariah got you. Were you worried you were gonna say anything stupid?
Not too bad. But dude, that anesthesia stuff, that is first they put the fentanyl in me, and I'm like, holy shit, this is how Rick feels, because we usually have this homeless guy on the
Rick.
pod, and he's always hitting fentanyl and shit.
Crazy bastard.
And then the anesthesia, dude, you just take a couple of puffs and you're just pieced out. And my physical therapist recorded the surgery.
Oh, fuck
and it's
that.
fucking
I can't watch
gnarly
that.
as fuck, dude.
And they were going hard as fucking inside you,
Pulling
tearing
the
shit.
ligament out, drilling holes, hammering, ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
That's so sketchy. I can't believe we got in a van with 4 Indians and let them do that to you.
Just 5.
That's
how
crazy.
old were you?
I was 19.
Fuck, and that was in Great Falls.
No,
You
I was
ever been to
in
Montana?
Missoula.
Nah,
Yeah. Wait, you're from?
Minnesota.
It's cold as fuck there, right?
Very cold.
Yeah,
Very
okay.
cold. That's a big reason why we moved.
Yeah, fuck
winters,
that, bro.
it's
That's why
hell.
we're from Montana. No way I could deal with that. I'd rather deal with these summers here.
Why'd you pick down here?
This fucker was training down here. Training with like Benson Henderson, who was world champ at the time.
Yeah, and then my girlfriend, she her parents were opening up a big weed store, so I came to visit, and he was the champ, and then invited him down, and liked it ever since. And it's pretty cheap down here.
We've been here for like
Izzy's
10
nice.
years, damn near.
Damn near 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years. Yeah.
You have a girlfriend?
I wish.
Damn, do you?
Yeah, I've been trying to change my my view on that lately. Like I don't know, I had like a existential crisis. I was like, I don't want to be like 35 and still like by myself,
Yeah.
like still.
Cause do you want kids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that's tricky. Dating nowadays would be so fucking hard,
It is. Yeah.
especially like traveling. That makes it even harder.
What have you changed? What have you want to change about it though? Instead of just fucking chicks, you mean?
Just kind of like how I view it in
They're not
general. Just like,
obstacles?
just because
I mean,
like,
objects?
no. It was like, I was like very closed up. I was like, absolutely not. Cause like I got to focus on my career and things like that. And, now I've been like more like, oh, I could balance both.
A good girl will help you benefit
Yeah,
and excel and just
for sure.
yeah, make your career even
I
better.
feel like it would actually take stress off your shoulders because you're
and your cock.
Yeah, because you're
Yep.
only focused on one girl. You're not like entertaining a bunch of.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, but what happens when you want some strange when you're dating that girl after a couple months?
Do you
Your friend's
battle it?
looking hot, and you're going, nope, not me. Are you religious or just kind of whatever?
I'd say I don't know,
Yeah, me neither.
confused.
That's a good one.
I think most
That's
of
my
us are
religion.
confused. Yeah.
Confused. Confucian.
Are you, Tim?
I wouldn't say I'm religious, but there's got to be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something out there.
Yeah.
But
I think like that's how I view aliens too. I just feel like we gotta have like too big of egos to think that we're the only life form in the whole universe. Like,
Yeah.
you know how big the universe is? Goes on forever. So to
Or
think that
does
we're
it?
the only ones.
We don't know that. We're not scientists.
yeah, but Elon. I mean, I feel like our best hope is Elon, unless he's just lying. He said that says the U.S. has more satellites than anyone else in the world, and as soon as he sees any sort of life form out there, he's tweeting it on X.
Did you say Tesla has more satellites or the United States?
I think he said,
Tesla?
yeah, I think he said Tesla. It was in the
That's crazy.
one with Lex Friedman. But yeah, in the whole universe, there's not another bug on another planet. There's got to be something.
Just a little bug.
But yeah, religious. I don't
You
know.
grew up Jehovah's Witness knocking on doors.
Did you?
Yeah.
Heavy Jehovah's Witness.
My buddy Sono, he's Christian, but not really.
Praise God, brother.
That's-
Exactly.
We
Ask
did
for
a video
forgiveness.
in Utah pretending to be Mormons, And it's crazy how like it's exactly what you would think. Like that, you guys have been to Utah, right?
I have, but I haven't really experienced the Mormonism.
Did you get to hang out with a bunch of them?
Yeah, we were around a bunch of them. It's exactly like you think. It's like its own like world over there. They're all Mormon, or they're either Mormon or they've been involved in the Mormon church in some way. Everybody that lives there.
And like, that's the only way I feel like to have multiple wives and be successful. Because if you have multiple wives and you want to be successful and you don't have some beliefs behind it, it's going to be tough. Yeah. And you don't get the girls on board because all the girls get on board.
The sister wives?
It's like this guy's got 12 wives.
What do you think about like Andrew Tate? He's got multiple wives, right?
I don't know if he's got multiple.
Think he brings that. I was listening to him and Piers Morgan pod today, their second one, or their interview. And Piers was asking him questions about his kids and his wife or his girls, and he said he stays away from the personal stuff like that, which is smart.
That's very smart.
Yeah, because he always says he has multiple kids. Doesn't say much about his wife and shit. We met him in Abu Dhabi once. Mm-hmm. Seemed like a cool fucker, but
he was cool, just laid back. Seemed like a funny guy, like laid back, cool dude.
You watch much of his shit?
Just the stuff that's on TikTok all the time.
Just the fucking
I think he's hilarious though.
Hilarious and smart as fuck.
Yeah,
Dad was a grandmaster chess player. You fuck around with chess much?
Yeah, I'm good at chess.
Are you?
Yeah,
that shit's so fun. Sono, he sucks.
Did you guys see Ian Garry and Sean Strickland? Ian Garry, his
that shit's crazy.
His wife came out with how to be a wag, and a wag in England, I think, is how older women can get a younger up and coming athlete. And she wrote a book on it, and supposedly her ex lives with them also.
I don't know how true that was. I feel like everyone keeps saying that, and then Ian came out and he's like, that's not even true, and people just keep saying it. But just for the story, we'll fucking say it's true.
And Sean Strickland said, you put a man's mugshot on a shirt to shame him, and then you say you're going to sue me. Learn how to be a fucking man. Were you born without a ball sack, or did your wife remove them? Coward, utter fucking coward. And Ian Garry said, if you choose to continue to spread it, knowing from the source it's not true, then you're partaking in harassment and defamation of character. Smart move would be to take it down.
So he's starting to sue him?
And Strickland said, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a guy who's trying to help a cuck. LOL, sue me? Get in line, motherfucker. There are a few in front of you. I would respected you more if you threatened violence against me, but I guess it makes sense, cuck. And he said, Sean, what you're doing is spreading hate, lies, and harassment. I'm helping you here, giving you a heads up.
WAG's wife and girlfriend. That's the abbreviation. A woman who is a wife or girlfriend, especially of a well-known sports player. Yeah, she wrote that book in 2010. She's 40.
Damn.
And he's 26 or something.
How to catch a wag, huh?
Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. He threatened to sue him over a tweet.
I know.
He's taking the what's her name, the Nina route, Logan Paul's girl.
Oh yeah. I wonder what ever happened with that. I'm sure
it's still going.
Oh, lawyer shit lasts forever. Do you watch? Are you interested in any of the boxing shit, the influencer boxing you watch, or ever want to compete?
No, hell no, I'll never compete, but.
Dude,
I've watched it.
Throw little scraps with someone and be fired. What do you
that's
weigh?
the thing. I'm a YouTuber, bro. I'm not a fighter.
So are a lot of those guys.
But no, I'll watch. Like, I respect the guys that make a lot of money doing it.
Yeah.
But some of it I find kind of cringe, to be honest.
Yeah, the KSI Tommy one was a little disappointing. But then there's the ones like what's that fucker's name? Skim. You know what I'm talking about? Is that his name?
I don't
Tall,
remember.
skinny one that fucking knocked out Salt Poppy. Remember that? That was a sweet fight.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys, give them credit for getting in there, because getting in there is fucking a mental battle.
I was so excited for Dillon Danis, and then like just watching that, like I felt like I got blue balled.
I know, right? He didn't do shit.
I was so
But
hyped
what were
for
you?
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
couldn't expect too much.
He's
But we did.
He's a really good jiu-jitsu guy.
He's good at jiu-jitsu, yeah. I mean, I would like to see him fight in the UFC. Give him one fucking fight. What do you think about that? Give that dork a fight or no?
Yeah, I'd watch it.
I would too. I think a lot of people would watch. I think it'd be, I don't know how big it would be for the UFC, but it could potentially be big if he goes out there and beats someone.
How do you think he would do?
I think he'd get smoked.
Yeah,
Smoked. Because you watch him in any of the Bellator fights, like he does not look comfortable on his feet, and he's fighting these guys that were terrible.
Yeah.
And he's diving at their legs. He gets his takedown stuff 2-3 times. He's gonna get TKO'd.
Yeah.
Quick.
Probably wouldn't last long, but it would still be fun. Do you see that?
There's a possibility he rolls into a heel hook or something and catches him, but not very high.
What was the guy that got spin and knocked out, and then he just won the PFL million yesterday?
Impa.
So with that PFL million dollar tournament, it's like, so you win. He had to win 5 fights, right?
I don't think it was 5. I think it might have been.
I thought he went 5-0 or in the tournament or something. Maybe not.
Probably 2-0 in the playoffs and then 3-0 in the tournament.
So like, but that's $1 million total.
Yeah, I remember the pay structure. David Machad, who was in the finals, he told me about it. And the win bonus in the finals is the heaviest one, but it's $1 million over the 3 fights.
Yeah, that's crazy because a lot of people, if you don't know that, you assume like, oh, he won that fight, made $1 million. It's like he had to fight 3 times or more.
I think the first one was something around 50-50. The second one was a little bit more, and then the finals was really heavy. But still, for those guys, how long would it take for Impa to make $1 million in the UFC?
And way harder, probably competition.
Yeah,
for sure.
Way harder. But especially for him, he was a meme. Every single person saw him get knocked out. And that could just fucking demoralize someone and make them never want to fight again. But he fought all the way through that tournament and won. And at light heavyweight, which is fucking crazy. Because he came and trained at the lab a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he was a 170-pounder.
Derek Brunson won, too. You saw that? Mm-hmm. Derek Brunson. I don't even think there's fights this weekend. I think we're pretty much casual fans, too, to be honest. I can only get excited about, like, big fucking fights. It's hard for me to watch.
There's no fights this weekend. It's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving was last Thursday, G.
Yeah, but now Bellator's not around, and it's Bellator and PFL. We'll see how good that's going to be. But the paydays these guys are throwing around, it's like last night their PFL event was a pay-per-view, and it was $50.
What?
And I looked at the card, and I'm like, God, there's no way more than 100 people bought this, and it was probably the family of those fighters.
Yeah, we went to a PFL thing recently in Miami at MMA Masters, Colby's gym. And yeah, it was not the highest level fighting you'll ever see.
Yeah.
It was.
UFC's got that shit locked down. I feel like I wonder how much PFL is going to change or grow adding all those Bellator fighters. I don't think probably not much.
I mean, it adds a lot more stars and a lot more big names because Bellator has a lot more. They have a lot more better. I mean, not
name
better.
one big name fighter Bellator that you're like, I'm watching that on a main event.
I mean,
Dillon Danis.
like that, yeah.
But he's not in. Yeah, I got cut.
Yeah, I know.
But at least you got like the Pitbull brothers. You have like, I mean, the Patchy Mix kid. He's not super popular, but I guess you're right. Johnny Eblin, they're all good, but they're not huge names.
Yeah. They're skilled, but they're not like gonna make the PFL. Like, oh, we gotta tune in.
Yeah, that's true. Which sucks.
Were you into any other sports growing up? Football, basketball?
Yeah, I played hockey like my whole life.
Really,
that was
fucking
like my sport.
Hockey.
Yeah.
Didn't some dude just get his fucking neck slashed?
Yes, that's so unfortunate. It's crazy because that's like, not the first time that's happened. And they for a while for youth hockey and high school hockey they required this thing called a neck guard, and it's basically like a pillow you wear around your neck. But people complain it's uncomfortable, so now they don't require it.
Really?
And nobody wears it, and like that's not the first time somebody's got their throat cut like that.
I just remember watching hockey and I'm being like, why? Like, what happens if because they fall? They're on the ground a lot.
What's crazy about that is he's actually got being like investigated for murder and manslaughter because the
guy that died.
No, the guy that killed him. Because you don't just like the way he did it. You don't just like kick your skate up in the air like he did. That's not like a natural hockey move. So he was trying to hurt him. Like
I can't watch it. I fucking wow.
Yeah, nope. And he's notorious. I did some research on him. He's apparently notoriously a pretty dirty player.
Fuck. Speaking of dirty players, Josh Giddey, is that his name?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, you see all that?
Mm-mm.
I guess he's from like from the other part of the world, right? Or somewhere else.
Why was he risen up a young chick or something?
Yeah, I guess she was like 15, 16.
In the club?
I think I don't know. I guess I didn't really pay enough attention to it. Was it the club?
It's like if
at the
dorm.
She posted that he allegedly fucked her.
Well, because I saw a selfie of that saying I just fucked her.
Was that because I know you could like take a screenshot and then write your own shit over it, and it's like, okay, who said that? I wonder if that was real because I saw that too.
Mm-hmm.
That's
God, you got to be careful with them chicks, especially you guys that are stars. They just could be so good at riz you guys up.
Nope.
Have a phone set up.
Fuck. Just gotta be careful.
Fucking scary.
Do you like go through your DMs a lot?
Oh yeah, I look for chicks all the time, every day.
You're careful though, no?
Motherfucker ain't careful.
I need to be more careful. I'll say that. No, I've been No.
So if you were to start YouTube completely over right now, would you kind of do the same thing, or would it be different?
Yeah, I'd do the same thing. Yeah.
Just keep pumping it. God, that's the thing about YouTube is like people expect to get after 10 videos, 20 videos, they expect to be getting these amount of views, and how many 90% of people probably quit?
Yeah, a lot.
Probably more than that.
Yeah, it's
especially anymore to get quality content, you probably got to be paying someone. So it's like fucking tough.
Gotta have a good little crew with you too.
Yeah, you kind of gotta really like love it and like really want to do it, because it's one of those things. It's like a long game kind of.
And not care if you're gonna blow up. I mean, you gotta care a little bit, but you can't. I don't know. That's tricky. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't expect to see views and money and shit early on.
This guy.
Yep.
What about comments? YouTube comments. This guy will fucking lose a. This guy goes crazy.
Sleep over comments?
No, this motherfucker will pace up and down this hall for hours if he reads a bad comment.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Do you read comments?
I used to a lot. I'll read some now, but not nearly as much. I used to do the same thing. My whole self-worth was based off my YouTube comments. Yeah,
Yep.
but not anymore. Once you do it for a while, you kind of like.
How'd you beat it? You were just like, you know what? Fuck these guys.
I just got sick of like being like, damn, fucking,
Someone thinks that of me.
Biden lover 420 called me a pussy. Like, I just got sick of like reading that and it ruining my day.
Yeah, no shit.
It is crazy how that happens though. One comment, just like.
There's like hundreds of good ones, and there's one
You're the
bad
man.
one.
You're the man. You're the man. You suck, and you just fucking get sad.
Yeah.
What's your male to women ratio for your whatever it's called?
A lot of cocks.
Yeah, we're like 98% male.
A lot of cocks.
But every once in a while, we'll meet a hot chick that I watch the podcast. I'm like, really? Huh?
Yeah.
That's how it is for us too.
Ow.
Oh, let's kick your fucking.
Yeah. Don't
Sorry
kick
about
that.
that. I
Man.
think you got a cast on. Let me sign it.
So,
What do you guys got going on the rest of the day?
Hopefully sparring with you or hitting pads at least.
What time is this going to get over?
15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll go fucking hold some pads for you. Learn a sensei.
I need to learn some stuff.
Yeah, I'll teach you some basic
Lady,
shit.
that
It's just
lady at
basic
Legoland
shit.
scared me. She almost
Yeah,
beat my ass.
we'll grab a purse. We'll reenact it and see what you could have done. It's just basic shit. That's all you need to know how to do for a street fight. Just fucking straight punches.
What's the best method for a street fight, you think?
That just depends. The size difference, where you're at. Is it an open spot? How big is the guy? It's
If
just
they're
so
260,
different.
what would you do?
260?
Yeah.
Fat or jacked?
Jacked.
I'd probably sprint away. Just run and sprint.
And
Or
if
I'd try to just get in. God, I don't even know.
Sneak
Good
in a
right
big right
hand.
hand, yeah. But if it's on concrete,
Yeah, see, Bradley would be scary. He's just so. Have you been around Brad in person?
No.
He's so fucking huge, bro.
yeah. And
Like,
when it's on
fuck.
concrete too, it's a different game.
Can't
So
let
you
that
can't
motherfucker
just
touch you at all.
can't take them down. I mean, you're gonna scuff up your knees. If you take their back, there's a good chance they could slam you back on the concrete. So it's definitely got to be tactical in a street fight.
Yeah.
I tried to land a right hand, bombed the chin, and hope it did the work.
yeah.
But it might not with that big bastard. But somebody that's not really ever been hit or used to being hit, I think they'll react not so good to a right hand.
Well, depending too, it's like there's 100% chance that person's probably going to gas out. So if you're smart with your
True.
energy and you can defend yourself for the first couple minutes, they're going to be fucking shot, and you'll probably be able to do whatever you want with them.
You work out much, like cardio wise or anything? Just like, or just kind of,
I need to. I go through phases with
Yeah.
that too.
I'm gonna grind and then fucking chill for a couple months. Yeah, we'll hit some mitts, hit the bag a little bit, run you through a little workout.
You do any streaming, like Kick? I was watching Steve on Kick yesterday. It was pretty fucking funny stream, actually.
Nah, I don't. But hearing those contracts
don't
numbers that
think-
they're throwing out, like I gotta start. Like that shit is some of those contracts.
I don't know how real those are too. I wonder, because all those guys know what happens when you say like big numbers and these clickbait titles, get people to go watch. It's like they're $180 million for a couple years. Like I don't really believe in all that. Maybe Aiden and like the big ones.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But randomly, like someone like Kick probably got a new investor, and they're like, hey, let's get some big influencers on. Let's drop them some serious cheddar and just try at least.
Yeah.
I bet they have a lot of money too, because they're with Stake, right?
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Kick is?
I think so. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong. I don't know.
I wonder if Twitch is going to end up just falling off.
I I don't know. Twitch is with Amazon. Amazon's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. But the Twitch takes what, 40% of all your stuff?
I think 50. I think it's 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50. Like, wow,
And I think Kick and these other ones are giving you like 100% of them.
Oh, shit.
You never streamed anything, gaming or nothing?
Nah. But the way I heard Twitch treats their people too is kind of bad. Like they'll just ban you for nothing. And
I streamed on Twitch for like 5-6 years. You still do?
Yeah, once in a while. You don't ever played any video games?
Not really.
Madden, Call of Duty, nothing?
Like here and there, but not like. I got into Fortnite for the first time when it came out. I never played that. That shit's addicting though.
That was when I broke my foot and had that surgery. I was playing 8-9 hours a day on Fortnite, just fucking.
Yeah.
I did a 12-hour stream once. Holy fuck, my head when I got off was just like, I just got knocked out.
What's an average day eating for you fellas when you guys wake up, cruise Mickey D's or?
I mean, I try to eat like relatively like as healthy as you can on the road, just so I don't feel like shit. But usually that's probably like Chipotle or something, just like not like fast food, like not like McDonald's and shit. But I'm
Chipotle
not
slaps.
Yeah, I'm not eating like an athlete or anything.
Damn, so you guys are all on the road together, right?
Yeah.
Living in the rig?
Yeah. Well, hotels, but
hotels, yeah. So you guys waking up, and do you usually have a plan for the day, or do you do it as you go?
We will sometimes. Like, if we know we're going somewhere, we'll just be like, yeah, we're going to film today, film this. Because it's kind of like we film whatever we're doing in our daily life. But sometimes it's just like we make it up as we go.
You're just filming all day, pretty much, for the most part, unless you're driving.
Yeah, we'll just film whatever we do. So when we go here, we'll film, like, things like that.
Where's your next stop after Phoenix?
L.A. We're going to stay in L.A. for at least till UFC 296, probably drive over to Vegas, and then from there drive back to Minnesota for Christmas and figure it out from there.
Damn, that's crazy. It's a different lifestyle. On the road with the boys. You're going to look back, married one day, 5 kids, like, God, that was fucking fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It's like, it's exhausting, but it's fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. Traveling is fucking always exhausting.
Yeah.
Especially if you're driving, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's.
What are you guys driving around? Prius?
Hondas?
Yeah. There you go.
I bought a Honda because I needed something reliable.
Yep, Honda.
What do you drive? You drive like a Corvette, right?
Drive a couple cars. Tesla's my favorite, though.
Teslas are nice.
Yeah, bro. The Teslas are fucking so sick. You just get in, though, and they're just so comfy. They just, like, this guy likes to text and drive, too, so it'll remind you, like, if you're pulling up on a car, it'll tell you, hey, buddy, slow down, beep, beep, beep.
Oh, yeah, it's saved my life multiple times. But the
it'll
thing
slam on the brakes if you're fucking getting too close to a car.
When you're on the road, it's nice, too, because you go in that HUV lane, just put the self-drive on, or if you're in stop-and-go traffic,
yeah.
it'll just stop and go. You don't even have to touch it.
Yeah, I noticed that how like when you accelerate, you literally like your stomach drops. It's just like the fastest car. Because I drove what did I drive? A Lamborghini once in Vegas, and that doesn't have shit on a Tesla.
No.
Like acceleration, the Tesla is like way faster.
What's your dream car, you think?
A Tesla, probably. Yeah, I could probably get one. It's just like I don't think it would be ideal for road trips because it's just like the charging and everything.
Yeah, usually, I mean, if you say navigate me to LA, it'll show you the superchargers on the way, but it would probably be kind of a pain in the ass for sure.
I don't know if it'd be too bad. I'll get out, go cause a little confrontation at the gas station or whatever.
Well, you have the performance. I just have the basic one, so the length is like 245.
The miles?
I think yours is
like 300 or something.
345 or something.
Yeah,
100
something
more.
like that.
So
The X-Plaid is fucking ridiculous. I love putting people in that and stepping on it and throwing them up there. Well, should we go fucking rip some pads, boys?
Let's do it.
Appreciate you hopping on.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Fucking
Lofe, you on Snapchat?
Yeah, I am.
What's your Snap?
It's Lofe. ITS Lofe.
Hell yeah.
Snapchat's a game changer too.
Yeah,
it is. It's the new thing, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Love Snap.
So, all right, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Comment what you guys think below. I'm on Snapchat, timwelchmt, at sugasean, and at Lofe. So check it out. It's Lofe. Check it out. We'll put up some of the pad session right here. So, all right, guys, see you next week. Love you. Bye-bye.